Okay, so I'm trying a brand new game. It's called Cabernet. It is made by an indie developer called Party for Introverts. And I kind of took a chance on this game. I've had really good success with indie games this year. So a couple months ago, I did The Root Trees Are Dead, which was like a murder mystery style game. Loved it. Absolutely adored that game. And then for this one, I think it gives me the same kind of vibes in terms of it's an indie studio, hand drawn, very creative. So I wanted to try this game out. It takes place in like the Victorian era in Eastern Europe, and this poor woman is, well, she doesn't know it at first, but she's been converted into a vampire, and she's trying to fit into this like Victorian society while hiding that fact. So I don't want to give away too much. I have not played this game through. I've just seen a little bit of like trailers and reviews online. So let's give it a go. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Okay, so this is our first option. So I guess we are going to end up being Elizetta? Elizetta? I'm not sure how to say her name, but Lisa, I guess was her nickname. So he thought she'd be a doctor, but she became a musician, writer, doctor, or politician. Maybe a writer.
A famous writer. You should have heard how she could spin a yarn. She used to tell me her own fairy tales when she was a young girl. The creatures she made up, the stories she told me. The classic ballads were no match for them. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
I don't know why he said, like, was her dad not around?
By the time she graduated.
Oh, okay. So she could either be more into the arts or she could have a scientific mind. I feel like women weren't really into science back then.
Lisa must have read every book there was in the school's library. To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
I want to say she was a true friend.
With all of her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily. She cared deeply about them. Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still be with us. But I digress. Please forgive me. What's done is done. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Corda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
How tragic. Okay, so she dies early. She was a doctor, but she was also, according to us, because we picked the selections, a prolific writer.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Okay, so, I heard jumping up. So it's dusk, according to the clock. She's
Dear Lord.
She's mildly thirsty. Looks like her cup is low.
Mom?
So I know Koila is the younger brother.
My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days.
Okay. Is there anything we can look at?
Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
Hopefully,
This feels
yeah,
too
hopefully
real to be a dream.
it's a nightmare. Let's definitely take that. So it's a kerosene lamp. It's old but reliable. Cool. Oh, there's a cabinet.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
Anything else in here? There's a journal.
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Okay, so a handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Liza by her father. So we can get to the journal. So we don't know a lot yet. We know that her name is Eliza Vera Morozova. She was born in the 1800s. She has a little bit of a literature skill and a little bit of history and politics under her belt. Right now we have a couple of quests. We need to escape the chamber. So that's where we're at. Today is July 11th. We don't know anybody. Oh. Okay, so it gives us some glossaries and we can get some information. Don't need that at the moment. Oh, is this plant dead?
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Okay. We didn't learn much. Not locked.
Locked.
I'm scared to call for help because I don't know who's going to answer, but I think we do need to get out of here.
Hello? Anyone?
Let's be a little persistent.
Please help. I'm stuck here.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, am I missing something? Oh, now as soon as I leave the doorway, it's like, okay.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Can I open the door now?
Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk?
Right.
Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Okay, so they can't talk. Fine.
Thank goodness.
Can you help me, though?
Can you help me open the door?
Okay, that's a real one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Will you help me?
Damn. Why even play the game, then, if you're not going to help me?
What is it that you want from me?
Do you want a favor?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Okay, I'll owe you. That's fine.
Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty damning offer.
Ah!
What's going on?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle.
For
I
sure.
should check up on it later.
Is this door unlocked or no? I think I looked at everything there is to look at. I'll make sure I'm not leaving any stones unturned.
It's open.
Yeah, how convenient. The mystery knocker.
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Girl, sold yourself for the devil. Okay, so back to her character sheet. It says rank increase. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to assign your skills. Press the plus or minus next to the skill you'd like to modify. After you finish distributing all the points, press accept changes. So we got 5 points. Now I could put her in art and music, or I could put it in logic and science. She's already supposed to be a doctor, so it would make sense she would have logic and science skills. Now our current quest, I don't know, we completed that, so we'll see what it comes up with. Is there anything in this direction? Okay, no. We're gonna just keep pushing. Vampire rank has increased. We didn't really do anything in vampiric, but I guess that doesn't matter.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
You may be here alone.
What a peculiar painting.
Oh, we don't have enough level. So if we had level 7 in history, we could examine the people. If we had level 5 in art, we could examine the expressions. But so the skill points will give us certain options, potentially.
It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
I think we should take it.
After all that has happened.
Oh, oh no, not her morality. Okay, so Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with either humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Eliza after she reaches certain levels. I mean, to be fair, we have to have something. We already are at a disadvantage. We owe a mystery person a favor.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition.
I don't know. Should we take a peek or not take a peek? I think she's already a vampire, so this will help us confirm.
We live in the age age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection?
Yeah, I think
see
she's already a
myself.
vampire at this point.
It must be a trick mirror.
Girl, no, we don't have time to be in denial. But we got experience points for looking. They
Eerie.
cut out the face of somebody. Oh, but we could study the painting at the science level 3.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Possibly. She looks a little older here. Can we study it some more?
It's hard to say without seeing the face. Could it be the same girl from
Never
the
mind.
first?
We definitely can't study it some more.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor.
I hope so. Because, man, her shoulder's burning. She looks like she was run over or something.
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
Okay. I mean, she's dirty, but...
What in heavens is all this?
Chapter 1, High Society.
I will make sense of all this later.
It's like a party. I'm clearly not dressed to be here.
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under
Yeah,
my feet.
she needs medical.
Would you look at her? How does one have...
Should I talk to someone? I mean, I don't even know.
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
Oh, I like how they just straight up ignored me. For someone
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Okay.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
Okay.
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello?
I guess I should introduce myself.
I'm Eliza.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice.
Who's the doctor?
Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to. Thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
Yes.
As you
I
wish,
like
madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
Okay.
You're excused.
Alright, so we have a new friend.
If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be
Yes.
killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
I mean, we don't have a choice but to drink it.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberry.
Okay, it revived us for sure.
Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Damn. Or I think they said her name was Orlova.
Madam Orlova.
Oh,
You're
glad
welcome.
we got that right.
Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
Okay. Let me change first. I'm scared to talk to anybody because I look like death.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special
Yeah,
assignment.
let's change first because I don't look right to talk to anybody. Okay, now we've looked at the mirrors before.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
We're gonna take the cloth and wash up.
Strange. This mirror doesn't work either.
This is the second time she's denied the fact that she is of the Empire. But at least she's clean.
That should do it, hopefully.
She's got some books over here.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
Okay, nothing too eventful.
Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Yeah, girl, she didn't really give you a lot of choices. It gives me a +5 in history and politics. So that's a strength.
It's perfect. Fits
This
like
is
a
good.
glove.
Okay. Now let's go mingle with folks, because now we don't look so crazy.
I still don't know what's happening here, or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find...
Let's do a little bit more mingling before we commit to that. Can we talk to these people or no?
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. Do tell.
They say that he found himself a young human lady and fell in love like a schoolboy. Apparently they got so close, he even confessed to her his true nature.
You don't say.
Yes, and the best part is, she is completely fine with it. He doesn't even have to enchant her anymore.
Fascinating. The world just gets madder and madder every day, doesn't it?
Let me get the scoop. You gonna say something? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Nothing on the table. Oh, I can look at this.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
I just never know what to say to humans. If I'm honest, I find them all a little dull.
That's not fair of you to say, Margarita. It's not their fault that they don't have the advantages of eternal life.
I know. And don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are human. Sometimes I just wish we could convert them all and give them the proper life. But you just can't help everyone.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch with the vendor. He says the conditions for harvesting are getting even worse, thus the interruption. We did reach an agreement though. They are happy to continue. But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins per bottle.
Oh, thank goodness. At this point, honestly, whatever it takes. Another week and the Countess would have fried me.
Getting us some good dirt here. But let's finally see what this guy wants.
Locked.
Some actions Liza performs take time. Those interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Liza can spend up to 3 action points. Once an action is complete, an action point will be taken, and the night will move into the next phase. So I'm assuming talking to him is going to be
Locked.
something. It won't let me talk to him. Although I have no reason not to talk to him. There we go.
Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, There's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Excuse me?
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now.
No, sir. Can you please give me the explicit information? Well, because I'm literature level 10, I can say vampires.
Could you really be vampires?
We, Lisa. You, me, the Countess, nearly everyone here at the manor. Vampires, creatures of the night, blood-sucking monsters. Your pick. Just like you read about in folktales.
Are you just playing tricks on me?
Girl, I don't want to hear
Is this
that.
a joke?
Only the best kind there is.
Now, we looked in the mirror and we saw that we don't have a reflection.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Am I dead?
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
Okay. Okay, we have more options because we have enough levels, so I can have a defense mechanism.
I don't even remember how it happened. Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know.
I don't think they would understand, to be honest.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right, Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh,
Damn, he's no
where's
help.
your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
The Countess won't be happy.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
Okay, we have a couple of people. We can ask about the man with the kind eyes.
What about the young man who asked about my health?
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human.
Oh.
Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
That's mean.
That sounds cruel.
Don't be like that. It's all in good fun.
Okay, what about the woman in the pink dress?
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arben. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share.
Okay.
Who is the intense lady with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you.
Alright.
I suppose that's everyone of note, really, besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
Okay, let's look at the journal. We gotta socialize, but before then, we almost have enough experience points to go up another rank, but not quite. She has a little bit of nihilism, but a little bit more humanity. So she's doing pretty good, pretty even. Now with our relationships, it said we had unlocked something, but I don't see how we could have. So not gonna get in all the weeds here. Let's go talk to somebody. Okay, now she said we asked about a couple people. Let's talk.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes.
Okay.
You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes, well. Apologies.
Petya.
Petya, we should probably go and discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
Dang, they ran off from him. Well, we might as well.
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar. He is most certainly human.
Okay. I mean, that's not necessarily a crime.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
She looks pretty.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I
Oh,
wanted to do.
that's good. He's living out his dream.
My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That
Oh,
must
yeah.
have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
I should go.
Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
Okay. That's interesting. Who else can we talk to?
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Can I talk to Arvin?
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
Okay.
I'm Lisa. Good evening to you, too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Not when you were trying to undersell the wine.
Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
I don't know. That is kind of personal.
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
How cryptic?
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert?
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
Okay.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
Oh, that's cool. Besides experiencing the main story, Liza's encouraged to explore town and meet other characters. Depending on the character, Liza may sometimes need to meet certain criteria, such as a special skill or morality level, in order to start or continue their quests.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny.
Yeah, no more of that.
Well, I should get going.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
Okay. So we learned a little bit. So see her at the salon is now a side quest. So now we know that we don't know her full name. We know she's undead. We know she owns the literary salon on Main Street. We met her at the party. And she's kind of sympathetic. I thought we had unlocked somebody else. Okay, so we got the Countess. We do know her full name, Sofia Ovlova. She's also dead. She lives at the manor. We got Petra, who's human. He's a doll maker. We got Hussar. We don't know what his name is. So we have a couple people that we know. Not a ton. There was someone else I was supposed to be talking to. Girl with the purple hair.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for the night.
Fine, get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Let's chat her up.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before.
Did you know me before?
Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Name is Alisa, by the way.
Lisa, it's a pleasure. May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why? Are you
No.
interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
They're gonna kill Petya.
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
Yes, it's the same.
No, of course not. Pulse or no pulse, life is just as valuable as it always was.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petya's?
I don't know. Say we're equal, I guess?
What a strange question. They are equally important, of course.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Indeed. Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
Okay, let's go back to him, because I don't know. That was a very strange conversation.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Okay.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
Which division?
A soldier, huh? And which division were you in, exactly?
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Yes, why was I in the basement?
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up...
Exactly.
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
What? What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, all right?
All right.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Yes, no, yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me. So, are there any other
I
questions?
mean, he's not really that helpful.
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but
Yes?
from a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. All right. Have you read Thunderstorm?
Of course I did. Tragic story.
It sure is. Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
How are you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
Okay. So if you hold down the right mouse to get the vampire abilities. Oh, well, we only have one to choose.
Goodness.
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
Okay, so bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on the surface from above until a landing circle appears beneath you. Oh. Oh. Unfortunately, there's no landing circle. How am I supposed to land with him? Hello? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there we go.
Seems like you're catching
Okay,
on.
that was
Follow me.
exponentially more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Where did he go?
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death. Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
Oh. Okay, is there a circle? Oh. Okay. I prefer not to be airborne, so I'm looking for a circle. There we go. Okay.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I have 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me.
Why are we fucking with him? He must know what we are, because we're doing a lot here.
How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Or the bottle you gave me? Highest quality. Much obliged.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already. All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
What happened to him? Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Oh, I don't have enough to ask that.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires.
Oh.
Say that. There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons. One, people in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
Will they do anything?
When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything?
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner. Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
And what is the second reason?
Yeah, I need blood, bro.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Girl, that's terrible advice. Oh.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute.
Lord. We don't want to suck him dry.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body. No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because
Fine.
you're chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet. Do you remember the way back?
I do. Hussar,
Thank you.
thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. I'll see you soon.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to
True
study
that,
first.
girl.
But first, Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophy.
Okay, so vampires have the ability to impress certain things on the subconscious of their victims. In order to do that, approach the enchanted victim in your human form and press the left button once you see the hypnotism symbol. A victim cannot be hypnotized more than once a day.
Can you hear me, Trophy? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have a ton of options. If I had more nihilism, I could have done more, but all I can ask you to do is drink less.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Okay, so what did we learn about him? We saw him overconsume alcohol and through hypnosis impressed upon him to drink less. Cool. That's semi-helpful. We don't have enough experience. Oh, we do have enough. We have 5 experience points. I don't know where to put it. I feel like maybe I should be spreading it out and to get all my areas to be about the same. Now, my quest at this point is to go back to the manor. So we're going to try to do that. I don't exactly know.
What was that?
Should I go back? I don't know what that was. Is he okay? Oh, he's fine. I don't know what that was, though. I need to get back on her balcony. Is this the right balcony?
Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though. Locked.
There are several people still inside.
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
Do you have no self-control at all?
Oh, Lord.
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is...
Yeah, they
someone's
definitely
second.
killed him.
What is this?
Oof.
My God!
I figured they were gonna kill him when they said that they said that he didn't know who they were. I was like, oh yeah, he about to grab them. Oh yeah, why we got music on? There's no party here. So when he screamed out, he was being killed, I guess.
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained the man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is gonna fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me.
Are you mad? No one's going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
What's wrong with you guys?
You
Right.
monsters. How could you do this?
And who are you exactly?
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
Girl, I didn't kill him.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
It definitely isn't. Bye. I'm not taking that because you guys are dead ass wrong for that.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
What happens now?
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that.
Well, obviously.
Is she sympathetic?
She's definitely not going to want this at her house.
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her.
Exactly.
She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folk tales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
Arbin?
Yes?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
Okay, small vial with blood sustains you for a day.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay, let's try a book. We have quite a few choices, and it adds to our skill set. And it does help pass the time. So we can read The Morning Star, which gives us literature and writing. We could The Seagull, Heckle and Jive, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or The Black and the Red. I guess we could read a chapter. Quiet minds cannot be perplexed or frightened, but go on in fortune or misfortune at their own private pace, like a clock during a thunderstorm. We only have the option to read one book.
My fault.
Lord. Oh, do we have to? I know it's going to be some drama. Oh, great. You make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequence. You may not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked by the symbol on the screen. Lord. Let's look at this again.
They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what.
I mean, I can't leave it here, because that would be a problem. Is that Alyssa?
My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now. I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence. I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious.
Yes, thank you.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the
Yes.
doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor. He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen. Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
I'll be ready whenever she needs me.
Like a good dog.
Girl, what am I supposed to do? Reject it?
You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
This is fresh. What in the world caused this?
Hey, Lisa?
Yes?
Never mind.
All right then.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Obviously.
Just take it with you, please.
I will.
All right, I will.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Alright.
I swear it just blinked.
I mean, we like the doll anyways, so not really any skin off our backs per se. Now, in terms of our relationships, we're neutral. We're neutral to pretty much everybody. But we did just meet these people, so it's kind of on brand. That's our guy.
Hello again, Trophime.
Evening, my lady. Forgive me, but have we met before?
That's right. He must not remember me because of the enchantment. Oh, no. Lisa just mentioned your name when she directed me to you.
But of course, silly me. I was worried I forgot. Happens to me after vodka sometimes.
Are you fit to drive?
I am, my lady. Truth be told, I had a drink or two earlier tonight, but then the strangest thing happened. I must have fallen asleep and woke up not remembering a thing, but sober as a judge. Must be the fresh air.
Yes, must be it.
In any case.
Shall we head out?
Of course, my lady. Your wish is my command. Mistress Orlova arranged for you to be taken in and out of the town as you see fit, at no charge. Whenever you need a ride, myself or another driver should be ready to pick you up.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Don't thank me, my lady. Countess's orders are the law around these parts.
Well, in that case, send her my thanks.
Will do. Get in, my lady. Don't be shy. Marta and I will get you to your new lodgings in no time. One more thing. I'm afraid you'll have to wear a blindfold, my lady. Mistress doesn't want anyone knowing where the manor is.
Oh. Am I so secretive? Like, it can't matter that much.
We're here, madam. You may take the blindfold off.
So this is my new home.
Okay, so chapter 1 was pretty interesting.
Whoa, Marta.
Okay, girl, we gotta go.
What? Where do all these sparks come from? What is happening to me?
That's the sun, madam. You must go inside your new home soon. But don't worry, there's still some time until sunrise. Doctor's flat is on the second floor.
Even the best of nights eventually come to an end. During the dawn phase of the night, Liza must get within safe proximity to her vessel before the sun is up. Otherwise, she'll burn on the spot and suffer permanent death. Okay, so second floor, they're on the right. I'm just going to thank them.
Thank you, Trophime. Be safe.
If I'm honest, madam, no one is really safe here.
Cool. I don't have time for this.
Go, Marta.
Dang, he's ready to go. He said, let me get out of here. We gotta hustle. So up the second floor. Is that first door on the right? It's the only door.
Pavel, dear, you shouldn't bother with an old bag like me. Surely you have better things to do.
Nonsense. I always have time for you. Besides, ticks are no joke. Good thing I noticed it when I did. One more day and the parasite could have dug itself fully into your body.
My goodness. Well, thank you kindly, Doctor.
I'll check up on you in a couple of days to make sure the bite area doesn't look infected. Lisa, is that you?
Obviously.
Oh, this must be the new apprentice you were talking about.
Indeed.
Very good, very good. Thank you again, Doctor, for taking pity on an old woman. Hello, little dove. You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
No, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking.
I see. I can sense you are a strong one. Reminds me of myself when I was younger.
Thank you.
As we are neighbors now, call me Fahina. I'll be right next door if you ever want to check up on an old woman. Don't be a stranger.
Okay. So she's our neighbor. Well, technically his neighbor. Because we just got here.
Welcome, Lisaveta. I've been looking forward to your arrival.
Good evening, Doctor.
Thanks for the hospitality.
I was told I'll be staying here for the time being. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, it's the least I could do. Tonight was your initiation night, wasn't it? I trust everything went smoothly.
Not exactly.
In all honesty, it was a rough start. A lot of things didn't go as planned.
In my experience, they rarely do.
Perhaps it was a better introduction to our way of life than it seems right now.
I know it's been a lot to take in.
Yes, that's an understatement of the year.
I also know that I am partially responsible for your condition.
Are you?
I turned you into what you are now, and I will guide you through it.
I have so many questions.
I can only imagine, dear. Sadly, time is not on our side right now. The sun will come up shortly, so we'd be wise.
I love how no one ever has time to explain anything.
Could it happens now?
Starting tomorrow, I would like you to work with me as an apprentice and help me with my research. In return, you'll have your own room here in the apartment.
I'll be looking forward to it. I was worried that with all of this, I wouldn't be able to continue my medical work.
I would never let that happen. You're far too valuable to the field, dear.
Would I have a room to myself?
Of course. A bright mind needs space for work and contemplation. It's not much, but I hope you grow to feel at home there. Your vessel is already inside.
My vessel?
Yes, the coffin that you were buried in.
Goodness, but why?
When the sun is up, you can only be safe when you are near it. An obscure rule, but life of our kind is riddled with those, I'm afraid. Now, go and have some rest. Isn't that what they say? You'll rest when you're dead?
It's too soon to be laughing. Oh, I don't have enough.
That's right. Let's see if that's true.
By the way, I left an outfit in your wardrobe that you may find more appropriate for your medical work around town. It's probably a bit old-fashioned for a city girl like you, but it's all I have. Now, time for you to get some well-deserved rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
Oh, he has books? I don't have time to read a book right now, unfortunately. But he has a lot of books. He has a lot more than what we had, but it takes 2 sessions to read. We'll get to those. I do want to do a touch of exploring if we have time. That's his room, right? Or is this my room? I don't know whose room this is. Chapter 2, Parasites and Sycophants.
After passing that threshold, I feel so safe.
Well, yeah, he said
all
if you're
of a sudden.
closer to your thing.
I think it has something to do with the coffin, the vessel. Ironic that something like that can bring a sense of calmness.
Sunrise is the bane of every vampire. In order to withstand its daylight hours, vampires might be in close proximity to their vessel, usually the coffin they're buried in. The vessel indicator in the bottom left corner of the screen shows whether Liza is close enough to her vessel to survive the upcoming day. So it doesn't necessarily mean we have to go to sleep.
Strange. Can't imagine the Doctor getting much use from this, even back when he was a human. Lovely vanity, though.
Oh, how nice. So it auto-saved recently. Maybe 10 minutes ago.
There's plenty of room for my outfits. And look, there's already one in here. Must be the one the Doctor mentioned.
He's probably turned other girls before. This adds 3 to literature and writing.
That's a nice place. Don't you go anywhere, Matilda.
I will save, I think. I'll probably wrap up here just because I think we're in a good spot. But very interesting so far. I like what I'm seeing. It's a very quaint show. It's broken up into chapters. I'm not quite sure how many chapters we're talking about, but I like the storyline so far. So this is her first day as a vampire, but she was pursuing to be a doctor at a time when we didn't have a lot of female doctors. So I want to see where this is going. Definitely let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the story so far? And thanks for watching.